Hello friends, my name is Davies Mulaya. I'm a producer and I'm a gospel singer. I actually produced a lot of songs from the time I started singing. I've come to understand that in this world we need to appreciate and also support one another, especially where music is concerned, because I love music so much. Today I want to introduce a certain young man called Nkole. Nkole is a certain young man that I've just known recently, but according to what he told me, he says that he knows me before even he could meet. I could just listen to his voice over every time he sent me some audios to make instrument for him. That particular time, that time when he sent some audios so that I could listen to them. Sometimes thinking that how is this guy with this big voice, and I used to get inspired as well by the voice. So little did I know that actually this guy is just a young man. And when he came, at some point I was trying to run an advert, sort of, to see the challenges, the people who follow my music everywhere they are, to see who really follows the music ministry. And of course, he also did some song. I was very inspired. This guy could sound like me, of course, but being in this ministry for some time, I'm able to tell you that his voice is totally different from me. It's one that, sometimes when you have someone who inspires you, you can't run away from that. I'll give you an example. Before I started this ministry, there are people that really inspired me. One of them is Sipho Makabane from South Africa, and also Sechaba and some other people from DRC. So in my beginning of this ministry, I sometimes could sound like Sipho Makabane, and I used to feel very, very good when people say, you sing like Sipho Makabane. I used to feel very good. Not until some point I realized that, Sipho Makabane had already made his name. So I think I need to, start my own thing. That's how I started my own thing. And later on, I started my own stuff. It wasn't easy. Some other people, especially from my church background, I don't know how I can put it, from my SDA church, I can put it that way. It was not easy because others could say, no, this is not Adventist music, this is not whatever. But there are some few people, some few elders who came and encouraged me, and they told me that, Davies, just give it a year. You see the impact that you are going to have. Your music will really have an impact in people's lives. So there are some few people discouraged me that music, sometimes some other people, some elders and some other pastors could even laugh at, what kind of this music? But because I loved what I used to do, I continued. I picked those positive points some of the elders and pastors gave me, and I came home and tried to think about them and which way to go, until I came up with this. And I thank God that there are a lot of people who've been following Davies Mulaya here and there, outside this country and also in this country of Zambia. So my point is not there. I wanted to introduce this guy called Nkole. We need to encourage these young men as they do their ministry. This is a young man. I don't know how old. Nkole, how old are you, by the way? He is 22 old. 22 years old. We need to encourage such people. The other thing that people shouldn't forget is that we are aging. At some point, we'll be old. These are the young people, the young men who take the cross, who take the gospel, and we just need to encourage them. In as much as they can be sounding like Davies, they can be sounding like Kalangu, they can be sounding like Ashers, they can be sounding like any other musician, what we should do is first to train them, let them reach a certain stage where they should differentiate themselves, and like squeezing them, that kind of arrangement will make sure that they they get discouraged and even leave this whole thing on the way. So what we should do is, it's like a child when he's born, he doesn't or she doesn't just become, she doesn't just start walking from just the womb. A child start walking. There are some steps that a child follows by the help of the parents. Now, one step after the other and so on. When they grow up, then they know, okay, so I'm trying to help, young men like this, so that we don't discourage them, in as much as there is that something that you got from Davies, but you can judge by yourself that actually this guy has got a special gift on his own. I thank God that finally the album is done, and I've done my best. I just wish him all the best as he sells this album out there. Last time I said no, we should do support these young men as they are doing the ministry. If one day these are the people who take the cross of Jesus Christ. These are the people who take the ministry of singing out there and to preach the whole world. So such people, encourage them, pray for them, also bless their works. Some of them are just struggling with life, they don't know where to start from. So when you discover a talent from a young man like this guy, pray for them. If you have some support financially, call them, make some CDs for them. I've done my part. I called him, I've recorded him free of charge, as I promised him, because I was really touched by the voice, also the messages in the songs. So I've done my part. You also can do a part as we help one another. Thank you very much, and be blessed. This song that is coming, it's him, and I think you know that actually this guy has got just a different talent from Davies. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Neshanama kaya dionse ukufwayo wikashi panonse lelo chali chupa nesubi loliandi liavelia shivanti ilalionse limbi mailo kutifyava wino limbi ngawacha fimfiyaya nuka mailo, fia ya nuka, limbi mailo, limbi mailo, limbi mailo, sungo busu mino, mailo, mailo, fika Allah, we know. Waliesha leloa lifilwa limo utondo kanya fienemfwa lolela panono tumone mailo limbi wena ukacha wino oh limbi mailo limbi mailo oh limbi mailo kutifyama wino limbi mailo limbi mailo wacha limbi mailo fia ya nuka mailo limbi mailo limbi mailo sungo busu mailo fika yeah we know mailo limbi mailo kutifyaba limbi mailo limbi mailo wacha limbi mailo fia ya nuka oh mailo limbi mailo lela mailo sungo busu mino mailo mailo oh mailo fikawa yeah we know mailo fikawa yeah we know oh mailo gemfimfi ya mailo limbi mailo mailo fikawa yeah we know